Alright, so here we are disassembling the 360. Quite simply, just removing, you've already removed it from the wall. So just quite simply removing those 3 screws that removes the halo from the back part of the bracket. And once those 3 screws are removed, the halo then simply lifts right off that back part of the bracket, which you can then set that aside. You'll have no more use for it at this point. Turn the halo upside down, and you're going to loosen all 3 of the screws that holds those 3 feet in place. After loosening those 3 screws, you're going to flip those feet to point outward, all 3 of them. After you've got all 3 of them pointing outward, you're going to take your Allen wrench and you're going to snug up those 3 screws. Do not over tighten those, you will strip them. So just snug those up, and then we will move on to the next step. Now that we've got those 3 all set, you're going to put the halo with the 3 feet all pointing out. You're going to mark spots on the wall where we're going to mount them. You'll note that these are now mounting outside of the surround. So depending upon what type of material you're attaching the halo and the feet to, sometimes you can screw right into a stud, sometimes you're going to have to use some sort of anchor, but attach it firmly to the wall. And then for the purposes of this demonstration, we're going to run the wire behind the surround and then plug it back in. You'll see even though we've configured the mounting bracket differently, the light still works as it's intended to. And the thumbs up from Steven. So from this point, with all 3 of the legs pointed out, you can then take the surround off, and it pops right through the top there with no issues. The board pops right off the wall, just like normal. And then we've affixed a bracket to the back of this board. Now this is an Eagle dartboard. You can also use this, we've tested with a Gran Board. And then switching from the soft tip board right back to the steel tip board. It's just the exact opposite of what you did the first time. Pop the surround right back in. And that's all there is to it. The light's still completely functional for your steel tip board, and now you're able to use it for your home soft tip board as well.
Hmm?